Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. Girl, I hope you're having a fabulous day. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, my name is Sebastian, and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Grab a snack, grab a drink, hit that subscribe button. I would be very grateful. You guys, we have to talk because there's this like conspiracy with Beyonce going around that I found it so interesting. So there's a couple videos where these TikTokers are talking about how, this is all about like the cloning conspiracy. So if you guys don't know, it's like this whole thing in Hollywood where like there's so many conspiracies that like people are cloned and the Illuminati and all of these crazy things, right? But at the same time, girl, Hollywood is weird, bitch. Like Hollywood is weird, okay? And I would not be surprised if there's like some crazy shit. Listen, the other day, well, like, I don't know, some months ago, I was walking around my neighborhood and like, if you walk like 6 minutes up a hill, they become like the mansions. Like that's where like the bougie people live, right? And I love walking through those streets because they're quiet and they're it's just like they're bright and like I also think it's important to see like rich things, like good things, so like you give your eyes something to manifest. So as I was walking and I found this house and like all of the houses had like the cameras and the warnings, the big dogs here, whatever. And I mean, I'm talking about like mansions, like these are big houses. And in one house, there was like a gate, and it was not Halloween. It was not. We were not gearing up to bring in Halloween. This was like I don't remember, but it was like an odd month. That like nothing is happening. Like maybe Christmas just finished, whatever. Let's say it was January, and girl, there was this house. And like I think it was like the gate was open or something, but there was this engraved. It was engraved. It was not even written by hand. It was engraved where it said, "We eat children here." Literally that. And I looked around for like other Halloween decorations because I'm like, okay, maybe they're like Halloween people. There was no pumpkin inside. There was nothing crazy. Like it was literally like this normal looking ass house, and it was like engraved, like it was like gold, and it said "We eat children here," something like that. And I was just like, oh. And I didn't get the sense that it was a joke. I swear it. Yeah. Anyways, I just feel like and if you ever come here, there is a darkness. Like people think that when they get here, it's gonna be like glitz and glamour and Marilyn Monroe and. It is, girl, there's a dark energy, especially Hollywood Boulevard, honey, girl, that is creepy. Anyways, so the conspiracy that I'm talking about is that Beyonce was allegedly cloned, and that in her concerts, she is using a double, her clone, to sometimes stand in for her. And in this video, they explain that they feel that a normal person cannot do such a crazy schedules like these artists have. And like for example, Taylor Swift and Beyonce, they're on tours that are massive. They're having huge numbers. They're performing in stadiums, and it's a lot. Taylor Swift performs for 3.5 hours, you guys, right? I think Beyonce is like 2.5 or 3. And this person in the TikTok said, this is something that a normal human being just cannot keep up with, right? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, if they're cloning the artist, they also have to clone the dancers, because the dancers in Beyonce's show, they're in every single song, maybe except like 2. So they're gonna need clones too, right? That's just like my let's be real kind of thing. But I have to tell you guys that I think that they might be onto something. Here's the thing. There is a darkness in Hollywood. There always has been. I think money and power definitely has like something to do with darkness. You know what I mean? Money can cause many problems, has caused, you know, so much destruction, right? So you would think that these people making $15 million per night, you know, this and that, this is a huge thing, you know? So when the human body can't take it, like Madonna announced today that she was going to postpone her whole North American tour, and she was supposed to start this month, and now she's starting in October, so she's taking some time off. And I feel like, you know, that's what needs to happen. So some people are pointing out that in Beyonce's first concert in this tour, she wasn't really dancing as hard, right? And I remember making that video. She wasn't really like going and hitting and doing all that we know Beyonce can do. And then all of a sudden, she kind of, you know, picked it up, right? And that some people are noticing that in person, she looks sometimes very different than, you know, than regular. My theory is the following. Do I think that cloning is real? Yes. I do think cloning is real. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. I go back and forth. Do I think that Beyonce has a stand-in clone? Let's say just a stand-in. I don't. And the reason why, I'll tell you, is because I think Beyonce is such, even if that was available and that was a thing, I think she is such a perfectionist, and that she is so like strong-minded in what she does, and she's so like, you know, mentally like just engraved in this, you know, project, that I don't think she would ever be able to lose that power. You know what I mean? Like give up that power and give that to even a clone. But yeah, no, I do believe that there's definitely creepy stuff going around, but that this is not Beyonce, I don't believe that. I really think that Beyonce is like eager to have perfection in her shows is way big. And I also think that artists do really take care of themselves. I'll never forget Britney. She did this huge tour, and she was gonna take 6 months off. 6 months off because the tour was like a year long, okay? She went everywhere. And in this tour, you know, there was rain, there was fire, she was flying, she was on these machines that put her upside down. I mean, it was like a spectacle. And she said in this interview, she said that that touring really does a huge number on her body, because, you know, obviously Britney, you know, choreography, you know, and then, you know, stunts and all these things. So I'll never forget, she was like, I need 6 months just to heal. I need to like relax. I need to, you know, chill. She ended up recording an album in those 6 months, so I don't think she really relaxed. But anyways, I do think touring is very, imagine not only the touring, you guys, but the flying, right? The flying, the jet lag, the different types of foods, the different types of waters. I mean, that's also a thing too, you guys. So I love the conspiracies. I love watching the videos. I think it's so interesting. I do believe to a certain extent about cloning and about, you know, weird stuff. But Beyonce, no. I don't believe that Beyonce has anybody doing what she can do, because she will never give up that. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested in seeing what you guys say about this, because Hollywood is weird, you guys. There's a lot of weird shit that happens here, you know, with Illuminati allegedly, like all these crazy things. But anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, girl, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.